This is Mark Bell from SuperTraining.tv, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West, with a question today for the Power Project from Gavin Westenberger. Gavin lives in Maryland and says all the gyms there in his area are shitty, and he wants to open up his own place. He wants to open up something like Super Training, and he wants to know how I did it, how I got Super Training rolling in 2006. See the 06 there? I got Super Training started just the way I got everything else started, with the Slingshot and some other things, Power Magazine. I just started going. And I never fucking looked back. That's the way I roll. It's the way I do things. I don't put too much into it other than my blood, sweat, and tears. I don't put a lot of money into it. So I don't have a lot of money to lose. So you have to be wise with your choices, with your finances. You have to be smart with that. But make sure whatever that you're trying to do, that it fits your personality, and you're not doing things just off the recommendations of others. If I did a lot of things that were recommended to me, I would have put a bullet in my head a long time ago. Keeping books and keeping track of who paid this and who paid that, that's for the birds. I don't like it. I'm not down with it. I don't give a fuck about it. However, you do have a business to run, and it's got to fit your personality. But while it's got to fit your personality, it also has to make some money, right? So you can't be losing money. That's the number one. So my suggestion would be to start out small. Start out as small as you possibly can, and try to get things rolling as soon as you can. Don't think that it's too much of an uphill battle. Don't worry about hurdles. Don't worry about shit being in your way, because there are going to be things in your way, but you got to work your way through them and around them. So the easiest thing to do is to just start out with some equipment, and perhaps start in your basement or in a buddy's basement, or in like a storage unit of some sort. I know John Anderson, who was a professional strongman. You mentioned here that you were a former strongman competitor. He had a storage unit that him and his guys went to, and they went down there and they went after it. It was like 4 or 5 pros, real high level guys, and that was the way that they trained. Even at a pro level, they would just go to a storage shed, grab a bunch of stones and a bunch of other stuff, flip some tires, and that would be it. Look at all the CrossFit gyms that are popping up everywhere. You think they have a lot of money? A lot of people think they do. They don't. They don't have a lot of money. They just started up because it's a passion. It's something they got on the inside. They have a passion for fitness, and they're fired up and they're excited. So they spend their $1,000 on getting a cert, and they spend $2,000 or $2,500 on getting their affiliate, and they start going. So there's $3,500 out of pocket before you even get rolling. But the CrossFit name does draw people in, so perhaps there's an angle there. Maybe you don't necessarily like CrossFit, but maybe you can find somebody else to run it for you, and you can have a CrossFit / powerlifting / strongman facility, which you're seeing more and more of around the country, because a lot of people, when they get into CrossFit, they realize that they weren't made to hang upside down on rings, that they weren't made to do muscle-ups. They realize that they're too big and they're too fat. So when you're too big and too fat, what sport do you gravitate towards? Powerlifting. Powerlifting is the greatest sport ever for fat guys. Probably the only sport, really, for fat guys. But, Gavin, you just got to get it rolling, man. Get motivated, get excited, and don't wait for tomorrow. Get it done today. Don't let anything get in your way. And just like I said, you start out small. Try not to take any investments from anybody. Don't let anybody own part of it. Make it all your own. Don't take out a loan from the bank. Don't lease equipment. Just start as low budget as you can, man, and get it going from there. That's how I started Super Training in 2006. Basically just started in another gym. Then I had my own spot for a little while, and that place was working out okay. but I saw another opportunity, and I moved inside of a gym called Midtown Strength and Conditioning, and that's where Super Training resides right now. So when people say, "How do you start your own gym?" I never really did. I had my own gym for about a year, and it worked out okay. But still, today the gym is not a financial money maker. The money maker is the Slanger. So order a Slanger off howmuchbench.net. So I can keep doing all this other shit that I'm doing, and Power Magazine. So you're gonna have to get creative, dude, because you're not gonna make money off of powerlifting necessarily. You can do it, but you're gonna have to probably do a lot of personal training, work with high school kids, and all that mumbo jumbo stuff that I don't want to do. I ain't got time for that. I got 2 little kids. So there you go. Hope it answers your question, and I'll catch you later.